glad that you're all here, either live with us on Zoom or in the replay. So thank you. I'm going to put my phone on, well, I've learned that even if I put it in airplane mode, the texts keep flying in, but I'm going to do that anyway. And I encourage you, if you can, to do something with your phone so that it doesn't distract you so much. And right now, please mute yourselves while I go turn down Lane's beautiful music. And I'll be right back. Welcome, welcome. We are being recorded, just so you know, so that those for the replay can join us in their own time. You all know me, I'm Barbara Gale. Thank you so much for being here. And let's all come together, joining our molecules to this moment. Sometimes it takes a moment for all of our molecules to arrive. So you can close your eyes or you can soften your gaze. Take a deep cleansing breath in and hold it in your fullness. And let it out with a sound, ah. Take a moment and ride your emptiness. And then once more, take a deep breath in. Breathing in purity and energy and all good vibes. You are here, molecules all collecting, being in this moment in your fullness. And release, ah, with a sound, ah. When we make an audible sound as we exhale, the body responds, the nervous system responds in relaxation, and the mind quiets. Now is the only moment. Now is the only moment. Be in this moment. Breathe in this moment. Love in this moment. Be here now. Be here now in this moment. Allow your natural breath. I've invited everyone to bring a candle. So whether it's a battery operated one or one that you need to light with a flame, I invite you to pick that up now. And if you didn't get that memo or you forgot, that's okay. We'll have plenty of candles in the house. And so we light our candles and sing the song. If you don't know this song, I sing it in my circles, and if you don't know it, you will quickly learn it. One of the beeswax candles you gave me, Karen, I have saved them for special occasions. So join me on the song when you're ready as we light our candles, and be sure to show your candle to the group. We're lighting the temple, we're lighting the temple, we're lighting our hearts, we're lighting our spirits, we're lighting our souls, we're lighting, again, we're lighting the temple, we're lighting, repeat, We're lighting the temple, we're lighting hearts. We're lighting our hearts, spirit. We're lighting our spirits, soul. We're lighting our souls, we're lighting. So feel that light enter your heart, enter your mind, enter your body. Fill yourself with light, your spirit, your soul, and we share that light from my light to yours, from all of our lights to one another. Good. And if you don't know already, Lane taught us how to ignite the flame. So when we're finished today, I'll probably forget to invite you to, not ignite, to extinguish your flame. And the best way to do that is not with breath, because breath gives life, doesn't take life away. So Lane taught us to clap over, and if I cup my hands, I get even more of a wind. I clap my hands over my flame to extinguish it. So at the end of our session, after we've logged out and you still have your candle lit, try clap. It might take a few claps, but try doing that. I like doing that. So clap it out. Clap on, clap off. Beautiful. So we have an invocation, and hopefully everyone got that PDF. And whether you have it available on your device or in front of you printed out, we will read that together. And so as an experiment, go ahead and unmute yourself. And so we'll probably talk over each other, especially because we'll have rattles. So unmute yourself. So as we recite it, hopefully our voices will all kind of go in and out, and there may be moments when other voices are heard. When we're in the circle together, we go one at a time, reciting one of the lines, and that's really wonderful to hear all the voices, because we are all invoking the daughters of an ancient pulse. But when we're on Zoom, we can't all speak at once, but this will be an experiment. So you can hold your rattle in one hand and just shake it lightly. We don't want to stimulate our nervous systems too much, but find a little rhythm. And together, let's read. We call upon the ancestors, the ancient ones, the daughters of an ancient pulse, women who drummed, danced, and sang in ritual, reverie, and revelry, in ceremony, contemplation, and celebration, leading their communities through the portals and passages of life, in the temples and in the streets, on rooftops and mountaintops, in wooded glens and flowery meadows, fireside, seaside, riverside. We humbly summon you and ask that you join us in support of our journey along the Tambourine Path. May we return to rhythm. May its resonance infuse our being. May the power of aligning to the pulse of all life, as we connect to the sun, moon, and stars, and the elements of air, fire, water, earth, and ether. Yes, I changed the arrangement. Clear that which no longer serves us. May the beats of our sacred jingle drums ring out in remembrance and as reclamation, for we are the ancestors of the future. We thank you. And we thank Lane Redmond for her tireless work excavating, unearthing, and unpacking the ancient language and wisdom held in your artifacts and passing on those teachings. May the images of you, O ancient ones, and the beats of our drums
Inspire
inspire
And
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 awaken.
awaken.
awaken. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. I have written so many incarnations, so many versions of that for, it seems like for every event. Thank you all so much. And as I remove the spotlights and return to, I know this is a little time consuming. It's nice to see us all on screen though, I think. So thank you for your beautiful presence. Happy full moon, by the way.
Yeah.
Just 3 images to inspire us today. She's a Babylonian drummer from ancient Sumer, dating back 2000 BCE. And as far as I know, this is the one that was mistaken as woman with cake, because anthropologists and archaeologists just didn't know what they were looking at. And to their credit, women in the Mediterranean and Eastern world were kneading breads of that size and shape. Think of pita bread. But if you held a cake in that position, it would be on the floor. So thank you to Glenn Velez and Lane Redmond, who realized that these images were women not just holding a disc, but they were holding a frame drum, and the sun, the moon, the earth, and the compacted, unmanifested sound of the frame drum. From Cyprus, a bird goddess. It's believed that goddesses took the shapes of animals as well as women as they held their frame drums, and that women learned to sing songs from the birds. We learned to create flutes and different wind instruments by listening to the birds, so that we could sing to our children and to our families and communities while we played our drums. And this is a bird goddess from Cyprus, dating back to 1000 BCE. And finally, one of my favorites. This is a Greco-Roman style from a Greek vase dating back to just the 5th century BCE. And these priestesses are playing their drums and probably reciting incantations or even the roots of families of the tribe, as they do in West Africa, while they are planting seeds and encouraging energy from the earth to grow up through the vegetation. These were agricultural societies, and the drum being the pulse of all life, connected to the earth and the sun, both needed for the growth of crops. They would drum and chant and sing and dance over the crops to send that good energy so that the crops could grow. And it is true that in certain West African tribal communities, they do the same thing, and they recite the family root names, because the roots of plants are strengthened in the land of the family roots. I love that. I'd like us to introduce ourselves, and as you do so, I will spotlight you. So we'll go through one more round of spotlighting, one at a time. And to introduce yourself, you'll do so in this way. Your first name, where you are right now in the world, and then one of the 3 angel cards that I'm about to show you, what it says. An angel card is a little card with a word on it, and an angel or 2 or 3 depicting in a little illustration. They're very cute. So the word on the angel card, and then just one sentence, 4th thing, one sentence of why that was one of the 3 angel cards that you chose. Let us know that you're finished by saying your name. Your name, where you are in the world, the angel card you chose, one sentence, what comes to heart, mind, as to what drew you to it, anything you care to share, whether it's simple, profound, or funny, doesn't matter, just whatever it is, no judgment. and your name once more. The 3 cards, whoops, that was a candle that I put my hand over, watch out for the candles, represent for me past, present, and future. The past, helping the camera to see this, gratitude. Gratitude makes sense of the past. For present, I drew intention. When we set our intention, it brings us to this present moment and what it is that we want to bring to our virtual circle and what it is that we hope to receive from our virtual circle. And for the future just fell on the floor. Vision. What do we envision for the future, for ourselves, for one another, and for the collective? So you may want to write down one of those 3, gratitude for the past, intention for the present, vision for the future, and choose one of those to share. Wave your arms if you want to go first. Gonna make me choose you? Joy! So unmute yourself, Joy. I'll add you and right away, go right
Hi,
ahead.
my name is Joy. I'm in Nokomis, Florida, just a couple miles from Barbara. I, in the present moment, set intentions in a segment intention sort of way, and I'd be remiss if I didn't always end my intention with gratitude because I'm certain that it's going to happen in line with my vision. So I used all of them, but they fit together so perfectly. I am joy.
Perfect, Joy. Thank you. Wave your hands for whoever is next. Okay. All right, Diane, you're up. Everyone will get a turn. Yeah, unmute.
Hi, I'm Diane. I'm currently down in Placida, Florida, which is south of Englewood on the tip of Cape Hayes. And I'm going to focus on gratitude today. As Barbara knows, I'm currently very upset about what is happening in our government and in our financial system. And so for today, I want to try to focus on gratitude, on everything that I have that is good in my life, my health, my usual joy. I'm typically a joyful person. And that's also my vision for this get together and for the future. So thank you, everyone. I'm Diane.
Thank you, Diane. Next. Oh, Mary, I saw your hand up.
Okay, hello. I'm Mary Pryor, and I'm in Nokomis as well, or North Venice, and mine was gratitude for my family and friends, and and my name's Mary Pryor. That's it.
Thank you, Mary.
Hi, I am Karen, and I am currently in Bessemer City, North Carolina. And my word would be gratitude for everything that I've had in my past, for everything that I currently have, my family, my friends, my home, the ability to play music. And my name is Karen.
Thank you, Karen.
Everybody. My name's Freya, and I live in North Venice, on Nokomis. I have a delay on my.
That's okay.
I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
and the angel I chose is intention, and because it's really important to me to stay in the present. And like Diane and other people, there's a lot of worrisome things going on, and so I find if I can just stay in the present, I just have today and I have this moment with these wonderful ladies, and just try to enjoy that and not worry about the past and not worry about the future either. And my name's Freya.
Thank you, Freya.
Hi, my name's Michelle. I'm from Sarasota, Florida. Um, and my word or angel I picked was for the future vision. Um, the flow of freedom feels good to me, which it's gonna be my intention.
Mm,
My name is Michelle.
mm. Yes, please. Thank you, Michelle.
Hi, everybody. I'm Amber, and I'm in the Black Hills of South Dakota. I chose gratitude for challenges that I've faced that have been really difficult, that led me to the frame drum and all of the instruments in that family. And I received healing throughout my time learning those instruments. And that has led me on a path to want to share that with my community. So I'm really taking a lot of time to learn as much as I can so that I can share that with other people. And I'm really happy to be here with all of you, and my name is Amber.
Thank you, Amber. So happy to have you here. Thank you. So I'm returning us to I'm returning myself to speaker view with the spotlight because, thank you everyone for your sharing, by the way. Wonderful. I am going to share as well. I'm Barbara in Nokomis, Florida. Nokomis means daughter of the moon, and we are on just the other side of last night's full moon. And I chose gratitude because it's something that saved me from a very difficult time in my life. And I read an article about gratitude therapy, and I came upon a poem about gratitude that it makes sense of the past. And it does. There are some wild and crazy things in my past, and if I focus on them in a negative way, it's harsh. And if I am grateful for those moments because they all brought me to the here and now, I can truly be grateful. I'm Barbara. So next on my agenda, and I know that they say less is more, but for some reason with tambourine, I always have too much on the agenda. For djembe classes, frame drum classes, I'm good, but tambourine, for some reason, it just makes me so excited. I get so expansive, I put too many things on my lesson plan. But let's move on into the actual tambourine lesson. So quickly, let's review how to hold the drum, because some of you just learned how to hold it, and it is the most complicated aspect of the tambourine. It's just how to hold the darn thing. So reminding yourself that you hold it in your non-dominant hand. For me, that's my left hand. And you're looking at your clock face right in front of you. So you're not looking at my clock face here. You're looking at your own on the interior. And your hand is in the 6 o'clock position. And the top of your drum, which will be a little bit off from the crown if you have a Remo drum, will be the 12 o'clock. Underneath, behind I should say, your thumb is pressing on the jingle. And you want to be sure that if you have one of the drums that has lots more jingles than mine has, then the empty space without jingles is behind your hand so that you don't have jingles directly behind your hand. For me, on the Lotus drum, the jingles want to sound already. The jingles ring out. The handle, for me, is to the back of my hand. The handle is to the back of my hand. For me, that makes balance. For other people, you might find that you want the handle in a different place. You can hold it any place you like, but I like to have the handle behind my hand. And my 2 peace fingers wrap around to the rim. You want to be careful that your fingers aren't going too far up into the head of the drum or you'll muff the sound. And your 2 fingers wrap around the rim. They're a little bit separated because if they're too close together, then you don't get the benefit of having all of those points of contact helping you balance the drum. And remember, it's a balancing, not a white grip of death, as Lane would say. It's a balancing. And the hand is still sitting, excuse me, the drum is still sitting on this part of my hand, whatever you call that edge. I'm not cupping it with my palm at all. It's still on the edge. Those 2 fingers wrap around and my thumb presses against the jingle. And I know for some of you the jingles are smaller and it can be uncomfortable. I heard from a student follower in Bavaria. She said, oh, the drum that I bought, the jingles are too small and my thumb just doesn't rest on it correctly. And it could, it's just a matter of finding where your thumb can fit in, but you know, every hand is different. So even with my small hands, I find this lotus drum to be most comfortable. Be sure that you are muted because tambourines are noisy, so you don't want to have interference at this point in the lesson. If you need extra support, your tick finger, let's just activate the tick finger for a moment, please. I know it's awkward for that ring finger to touch and release by itself. For some people it wants to go, the other fingers want to go with them. So instead of all the fingers at once, keep those 2 fingers on the drum, the 2 peace fingers, the index finger and middle finger, and see if you can get the ring finger to move independently. Now notice that my little finger moves with it. That's okay. It's just out there. It doesn't have to be stiff. It can be relaxed, so it will move. But if you need added support, you can put your tick finger in tick position and leave it there. Don't press too hard. Again, you don't want to, get really achy and sore because we've just begun the lesson. And we will rebalance the hands at the end of our lesson today. So that's how you hold the drum. If you're still feeling awkward about it, remember my YouTube channel has a video just on how to hold the tambourine. And you also have this recording if you're here live, or if you aren't here live and you're receiving the recording. This will not expire, so you can always return as a reference for this part. This is an awkward thing to do, but over time you get used to it and you find that you build endurance through the forearm, keeping the arm relaxed and not tense, and the hand taking the shape to balance the drum is light. It's not tense. And any time that you start to feel achy in your hand, in your wrist, in your forearm, in your elbow, in your shoulder, anywhere, and by the way, my arm is at a 90-degree angle, more or less, the drum in front of my heart, but not parallel to my body, nor is it perpendicular. Keep that 45-degree angle somewhat faced toward your dominant hand, which is the one that will play the drum. But anytime you need a break, take hold of the drum with your dominant hand and shake it out. But be sure that you've memorized how to hold the drum first so that you can simply return to it. The jingles call. That was the first rhythm that we learned in our lesson. So remember that you can always write these down, or now you can actually take a screenshot of it, but please don't share it with anyone. My djembe students, almost every one of you is a djembe student. Thank you for trusting me with the tambourine as well. You know that I don't like you taking pictures of my charts. I want you to write it down, because remember, when you write it, you're going through the language center of your brain. That's why we say it, so we can play it. But also when you write it, it utilizes that language center of the brain for which we are wired. So I prefer you write it down, but if you want to take a screenshot, go right ahead. Just keep it for your own privacy, please. So this is our rhythm. Tick, tick, ticka, ticka. You notice the dashes in the first half after each tick. That's why they sound slow. Tick, tick, ticka, ticka, tick, tick, ticka, ticka. And the ticka, ticka feels fast only because we're playing all 4 possible beats, whereas in the first half, it's every other beat. And yes, djembe students, these would be susus if you're playing a djembe. Same idea, it just holds space for the silent notes. And remember, the silent notes are what makes music. The silence is what gives us music. Music is what happens in the silence between the notes. So just hold the space in your mind, in your heart, and in your hands as we say and play tick, tick, ticka, ticka. Alternate your ticking fingers, and you'll do that with starting with your dominant hand to just give a tick. And see the rotation in my forearm? And my ring finger is touching the jingle. And we alternate right and left if you're right-handed, or alternate left and right if you're left-handed. Start with your dominant hand and alternate. Tick, tick, ticka, ticka. Let's say that first. Tick, tick, ticka, ticka. Tick, tick, ticka, ticka. Tick, tick. And you can be doing this while you're seated. We'll stand up and step later in the lesson, but for now we can focus on the hands unless you're comfortable with stepping. Tick, tick, ticka, ticka, tick, tick, ticka, ticka, tick, tick, ticka, ticka, tick, tick, ticka, ticka. Keep on going. I want to see you. Tick, 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 ticka, ticka, tick, tick, ticka, ticka, tick, tick, ticka. Good. Keep your thumb up and the hand open. The playing hand, thumb stays up. Yeah. Breathe. And make sure you're not just doing this with your fingers. Of course, when we're in person and I stop to talk, I know where we are in the rhythm, and I stopped stepping, so I don't know where we are in the rhythm. So I'll just start again. Just join me. Tick, tick, ticka, ticka. Sorry, tick, tick, ticka, ticka. Tick, tick, ticka, ticka. Tick, tick. Warming up the jingles. Relax and breathe. Three, two, and one. And to give it a shake, remember the hand stays flat and open. The thumb comes around to the back of the frame. Your 2-piece fingers, your scout fingers, touch the ribbon on your frame. The hand lays flat on the frame with the thumb behind, and you just do a little shake forward and back. Yay! Good. Now, if you have any questions about this first half of the lesson, please write them down. They may get answered as we go, and then during the Q&A, if it's still unclear, you can ask. However, if it's a question that's burning and you can't even move forward with today's lesson, then feel free to just start waving your hands, and you'll have a chance to ask that. So while we're seated, let's quickly review all of the strokes. Playing hand ready, the dominant hand. For this hand, I recommend you remove any rings. Bracelets are okay, but if you have a ring, when we get to cha, and you don't want to be landing on the rim on your ring. Rings, on the other hand, are fine. I have my full moon ring on for that. I've got full moons on all over the place. I like the full moon. Okay, so remember that we play, when you're looking at the clock face of your own drum, We play at what is probably like the 4:30, 5 o'clock position. You want to be careful that you don't go up to your 3 o'clock position. This would be your 3 o'clock position, 12, 1, 2, 3. You don't want to be up here because then when we learn the cool jingle rolls, you want to be able to quickly go there. So you play down here. In your position, we'll start with the ka, opening the hand to the earth and drawing the energy up from the earth. You can look around your space and see if there's something where you are right now that connects you to earth energy, whether it's a stone or a plant or looking outside at the spring emerging, something that's glass, metal, anything of the earth in the room. Connect to the energy of earth. Draw that up through your hand and then land all 5 pads of the fingertips. See the space? I'm showing you side view so you can see. The hand is not flat on the drum head. It's the pads of all 5 fingers with a relaxed hand. And this is ka. Be sure to stick, because if you bounce, you get too much resonance. And this is the point of ka, is to just kind of land smacking onto the drum and make that crisp sound that is, it happens in one percussive moment. And it stops the vibration of the drum head. And if you're able, do a tick in between. It's like a seesaw back and forth. One removes as the other comes in. And let's say ka tick, ka tick. Say it with me, please. Ka tick, ka tick, ka tick, ka tick, ka tick, ka tick, ka tick. Open the hand to the earth with each stroke. And yes, if we were playing fast, then that opening, that turn of the hand will lessen. But instead of just coming off and on, open to the earth. Everybody open to the earth and come in and keep opening to the earth. Yeah, the hand is relaxed. It holds its shape, but it's not rigid. Okay? Ka, tick, ka, tick, ka, tick, ka, tick. Relax your shoulders. And 3, 2, 1, and give it a shake. And yes, we like to do this at the end. Cake. This is cake position. This is actually how you carry a cake. So let it all just kind of flop. When you finish shaking, good ending. Cake position. Moving on to review doom. Doom, the D, doom, water. As we open our hands to receive water from the heavens, your index finger is forward of all the other fingers. It's loose so that as you throw it into the drum head and it bounces, it makes the drum head vibrate. You want full extension of the finger. So you land at the fleshy segment at the bottom of the finger. You know, you have 1, 2, 3 fleshy segments. You land at the bottom fleshy segment, and the entire finger hits the drum head, and the other fingers do not. Thumbs stay up. Careful they don't fall back, because when you start playing rhythms with multiple strokes, you can't move into the ka from there. So thumbs up. Lane said it keeps your energy up too. So you open the hand and you throw that index finger, that first finger, into the drum head and let it bounce. Doom, 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 doom. Let it reverberate. Careful that you're not poking, because that's a very different sound. Even if you bounce, you don't want to poke. You want it to bounce off a relaxed finger, like the end of a whip, like you're throwing it in at the end of a whip. So look around your room, your space, to see if there's anything that connects you to water. Even if you don't have a beverage in your room, liquid, perhaps there's something that's the color of blue, aqua, turquoise. Look around your room. Anything at all that connects you to water. I have some light blue glass in my room. That feels very watery to me. I have my drinking water. have myself, I'm a Pisces, so I can, anything at all. There are no wrongs here as you connect to water, the element, its flowing quality, its cleansing quality, and we'll say and play doom tick, 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 doom. Open the hand to the heavens, throw that finger in. Doom tick, doom tick, doom tick, doom tick, doom tick. And 3, 2, and 1. Give it a shake. Feel free to take any notes that you like, and remember you have this replay to return to, as well as there's a Doom video on YouTube. Okay, quickly going through the rest of the strokes. Tak, tak. The ring finger, the fourth finger, we call it if we count the thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that knuckle, that's the last line of the finger toward the tip, kind of bony, and I find that the outside edge of it is the best place to land on the rim. Remember your 4:35 o'clock position down here. My hand opens to the ground, to the earth, and it whips in. I really throw that in, and it sticks. Sticks for a moment for kinesthetic remembrance, because sometimes we miss. I sometimes miss the talk. Or sometimes I go in too far and it sounds like a doom. It's quite precise. You want to get that twang sound. And you can give yourself a test by giving your talk stroke time in the air where you have no sound, and then one increment at a time move in toward the drum. Then the tiny fingertip touches the rim. Keep moving in toward the lotus or toward the center of your drum. And then you hear a little bit, then you hear more, then it starts to get doomy. So you know you've gone in too far. So that can help you fine tune. Draw the passion and fire up from the belly. Connect to fire as we play talk, tick, talk, tick. Let's say it, talk, tick, talk, tick. And look around the room, perhaps your candle or something in the color of red. The lights that you have on, or outside if it's a sunny day, unless you're tuning in at night. Connect to the fire energy, the passion. Talk, tick, 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 talk, tick. 3, 2, and 1. Give it a shake. And finally, cha, cha, the air element, making the jingles resound. In so many cultures around the world, the sounding of metal connects to the clearing of air, making space. So we resound the jingles. It's the unique thing about this frame drum, are the jingles. To make the jingles sound, we land at the bottom of all 4 fingers. It's nice and cushy. Careful that you do not land on the knuckles across this line or the cushy part here, because that is where you do land. Sorry, oh my gosh. You land in that cushy part, the bottom segment of all 4 fingers. You don't want to land here on these knobby knuckles. Some teachers teach that, but those are knobby knuckles under there and that could bruise. So why not just land across here where there are no bones? Okay. Make sure that I'm still spotlighted. Okay, good. We say and play cha, 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 as you look around your space for something that connects you to air. Something made of metal or a feather. Perhaps it's simply the breath in your body. You're breathing. the wind outside, the breeze. And we play cha, tick, cha, tick, cha, tick, cha, tick. Feel the cleansing, purifying air as you breathe in. And as you exhale, give it an audible sound, to help you release. Cha, tick, 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 cha, tick. 3, 2, and 1. And give it a shake. Excellent, excellent. So that is warming up all the strokes. So now what we're going to do is something a little different. We didn't do this in class. We're going to play each stroke as a ka tick, a doom tick, a talk tick, and I'm just going to say ka tick, doom tick, talk tick, and cha tick, moving from the interior of the drum for ka, then moving out to doom, then moving further out to talk, and then resounding with cha. 4 of each. Ka tick, ka tick, ka tick, ka tick, doom tick, doom tick, doom tick, doom tick, talk tick, talk tick, talk tick, talk tick, cha tick, cha tick, cha tick, cha tick. So we're playing essentially our scales. And we'll do it a few times, and then you'll have this recording if you want to do it more. This is a great way to get familiar with how to move the shape and placement of your playing hand around your drum. And for this, I'll bring the board over to remind us of the sequence. Hopefully there won't be too much light. Good. We have ka tick will be first, then doom tick, then talk tick, and then cha tick. Times 4. If you want to step, let's integrate the stepping a little bit, shall we? So put your drums down for a moment. I'm going to step to the back of my space. Now when you're teaching tambourine, generally you don't need to have ankle bells on because you've got jingles. But for this exercise, I'm putting on my ankle bells. For those of you who, oh sorry, I was hiding behind the chart. If you are teaching, ankle bells are a great idea for this part. To embody rhythm, we step and chant and clap. Sorry, itchy nose from my hair falling on my face. So, coming into the feet, imagine that we are all together in a circle. You have women to the right of you, women to the left of you, and across the circle from me is where you are, which means you will be swaying opposite me as we all sway together while we step. The idea isn't up here about the sway, it's about the step in our feet, shifting our weight from side to side. So yes, if you are opposite me in the circle, then you are swaying opposite me, yeah? So coming down into your feet with loose hips, knees and ankles, we're going to lift the right foot so that we can simply drop it down again and step on the right, step on the left. Right, left, and we're swaying. Not swaying, we're stepping, but you can feel the sway. You can imagine the sway of the circle, all of us together. Breathe, step, step. And let's count together, starting with the right foot. Whether you're right-handed or left-handed, doesn't matter. We always begin our rhythms on the right foot. So we begin counting on the next right. And here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start with the kas. Ka, tick, ka, tick, ka, tick. Now doom, say it with me. Doom, tick, doom, tick, doom, tick. Tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, and cha, tick, cha, tick, cha, tick. Let's recite that one more time. Ka, tick, ka, tick, ka, tick, ka, tick. Doom, tick, doom, tick, doom, tick, doom, tick. Tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, and cha, tick, cha, tick, cha, tick, cha, tick. Good. Notice that we stepped on every ka, on every doom, every tock, and every cha. That's the pulse. Those little dots are the pulse of our feet. So we have 2 beats for every pulse of the ankle bells. Ka, tick, 2 beats. Ka, tick. Okay? Let's go through this. And if it's too much, then you can leave out the ticks, or you can leave out the stepping altogether and return to this in the replay. Okay? I'll step back here for a moment, and then I'll come forward so that you can see my hands better too. So holding your drum, balancing your drum, let's take right tick, left tick, right tick, left. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4. Begin with ka. Ka, tick, 2, 3, 4. Now doom, doom, tick, doom, tick, doom, tick, doom, tick. Tock, tock, tick, tock, tick. That's 4. And cha, tick, cha, tick. 3, 4, and ka, tick, ka, tick. 3, 4, doom. 3, 4, tock. 4 and cha, tick, tick. 3 and 4, and to the ka again. Ka, tick, ka, tick, ka, tick. Doom, tick, doom, tick, doom, tick, doom, tick. Tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, cha, tick, cha, tick, cha, tick. One more time. Ka, tick, ka, tick, ka, tick, ka, tick. Doom, tick, doom, tick, doom, tick, doom, tick. Tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick. Cha, tick, cha, tick, cha, tick. And finish on the ka. We always finish on the 1. Excellent. Give it a shake. Shake and cake. I just made that up. Shake and cake. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm corny. I hope that was okay. Let me put you onto gallery view. Give me a thumbs up if you did all right with that. Even if it felt kind of awkward, you've got this video to refer back to. Oh good, I see the thumbs up. Yay. Excellent. Warming up. We're going to get our 1,000 steps in today, so you might feel like you're getting warmed up here. All right. 2 of each. Ka, ka, tick, tick. Ka, ka, tick, tick is the rhythm. We're not going to combine them just yet. Ka, ka, tick, tick, ka, ka, tick, tick. We're going to try stepping. Ka, ka, tick, tick. And actually, where we step, on the first ka and on the first tick. So we still have 2 beats per, oh, I should have drawn the vertical one first. I mean the horizontal one first. 2 beats per step. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. If it's too much for you, then you can still step on every note. If it's easier for you to just march along rather than every other note, that's fine. I will have little secondary pulses there, but the primary pulse is on the ka and the tick. The count, for those of you who like to count, usually I put the count across the top, but I didn't make room for it. The count is 1 and 2 and. Keeping it simple today. So let's play and say and play. Say first. Ka ka tick tick, ka ka tick tick, ka ka tick tick, ka ka tick tick. Get that in your hands. Ka ka tick tick, ka ka tick tick, ka ka tick tick, ka ka tick tick, ka ka. Now, how do we step? You can release the drum for now. It's still in your hand though, but let's step, taking right, left, right, left. Ka-ka, tick, tick, ka-ka, tick, tick, ka-ka, tick, tick. We've slowed it down a little bit, that's okay. Ka-ka, tick, tick, ka-ka, tick, tick. Say it so you can play it. Ka-ka, tick, tick, 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 ka-ka, tick, tick. Step, 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 step. Ka-ka, tick, tick, ka-ka, tick, tick, ka-ka, tick, tick, ka-ka, tick, tick, ka-ka, tick, tick. Good. Ka-ka, tick, tick. Keep on going. Ka-ka, tick, tick, ka-ka, tick, tick, ka-ka. Connecting to the energy of earth. Ka-ka, tick, tick, ka-ka, tick, tick. Then releasing it. Ka-ka, tick, tick, ka-ka, tick, tick, ka-ka, tick, tick, ka-ka, tick, tick. Changing to the doom. Water. Doom, doom, tick, tick. Doom, doom, tick, tick. Doom, doom, tick, tick. The index finger. Doom, doom, tick, tick. Doom, doom. So you should be able to segue immediately. Just continue the step. Don't stop stepping. Even if you lose the hands for a moment. Doom, doom, tick, tick. Doom, doom, tick, tick. Say it as you play it. Doom, doom, tick, tick. Doom, doom, tick, tick. Doom, doom, tick, tick. Doom, doom, tick, tick. Now, step, 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 step. Doom, doom, tick, tick. 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 Tick, tick. Doom, doom, tick, tick. Doom, doom. Good. Be sure you're moving your arm and not your wrist. The wrist is fluid, but you want to move the arm. Good. Keep on stepping. Doom, doom, tick, tick. Doom, doom, tick, tick. From the connection we have of water, releasing that, coming into our fire. Tock, tock, tick, tick. Tock, tock, tick, tick. Tock, tock, tick, tick. Tock, tock. It's hard to write while you're stepping, but I don't want to lose the pulse. Tock, tock, tick, tick. The ring finger on the rim. Get that little bony part to make the twang sound. The rim shot. Tock, tock, tick, tick. Tock, tock, tick, tick. Tock, tock, tick, tick. Tock, tock, tick, tick. Step, step, step. Are we still on the same right foot? Left and right, left, right. Make any adjustments you need to. Right, left, right. Tock, tock, tick, tick. 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 Tock, tock, tick. Tock, tock, tick, tick. Tock, tock, tick, tick. Getting that twist in the forearm. Tock, tock, tick, tick. Tock, tock, tick, tick. Sticking for a moment when you can, even when we're playing two notes in a row. And as we connect to fire, to release it again, we finally come to air. Cha, 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 tick, tick, cha, cha, tick, tick, cha, cha, tick, tick, cha, cha, tick, tick, cha, cha, tick, tick. Say and play with me. Cha, cha, tick, tick, cha, cha, tick, tick, cha, cha, tick. Remember, you're not hitting the head of the drum. Keep the fingers together. Make it pretty. This to me is not so pretty. Make it pretty. Cha cha tick tick. It doesn't affect the sound. I just think it looks better. Cha cha tick tick. Cha cha tick tick. Cha cha. Good. Step. Step. Cha tick tick. Cha cha tick tick. Step. Step. Right. Left. Cha cha tick tick. 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 Three, two, finish on one. Give it a shake. And cake. So yes, you may find that as you work up the warmth in your body as we play more, then you may have a little bit of stickiness on your tick finger. So as you release, it jingles, and that's okay. It's gonna jingle. That's why we play tambourines, for the jingles, and that's all right. You can't necessarily prevent that. We can wipe off our hands. Give that hand a break, by the way. That was good. That was a lot of playing. A lot of playing. And I want to go on, unless we have any questions as I erase. Feel free to unmute yourself and ask a question.
Barbara, this is Diane. I just want
Hi.
to let you know that I'll probably leave about a quarter of because I have to get ready for another drumming event.
Okie doke.
So I'll just quietly disappear.
And you'll have the end for the
Yes.
replay. Thank you for
Yes.
letting us know, Diane.
Okay.
So, ka-ka tick tick. This is the quintessential Lane rhythm, where we've taken the ka tick that we did first, blending it or adding it to the ka tick tick we just did. So we have this long rhythm. And here's how I chart it. So you have the first half, ka tick, second half, ka tick tick, the count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and yes, I like to make a horizontal bar, and then each one of these little vertical fingers represents one beat, whether we play it or not. And on tambourine, we tend to play them with ticks. We fill in, remember, ticks are ethers. They fill all the interstitial places. So we fill everything in. The large circle under these two kas are your primary pulse, and that's where I hope you'll step, so that this time we actually have 4 beats per step. If you can step your right foot on this first ka and your left foot on this ka out here in the center of the rhythm, great. You'll have 4 beats per step. Ka tick, ka tick, ka tick tick, ka tick, ka tick, ka tick tick. If you need to step more frequently for your balance or just sense of pace or whatever, you have your primary pulse here and your secondary pulse, the little dots here, on the 2 and 4. But if you can, and the key to that is to keep your feet, my djembe students know this well, keep your feet grounded. Once your foot steps, don't lift up the other one right away, because then you're off balance. Instead, keep the feet grounded. Pick it up to put it down. Pick it up to put it down. So you only pick it up when it's time to put it back down again. So it would be ka tick, ka tick, ka tick, tick, ka tick, ka tick, ka tick, tick. Sometimes I have beginner djembe students who, because we always warm up, we embody rhythm in every class, and some of my students, well, djembe or frame drum or tambourine, they start doing a step out thing. But we are actually shifting our weight, stepping on my, these pants are too long for me, I'm stepping on the pants leg. It's like stepping on your shoelace. You shift your weight to that foot once it goes down so that you free up the other leg, like you're doing the hokey pokey. Because remember, that's what it's all about. Pick up that foot to put it down and put your weight onto it. And down. Think down. Pick it up just to put it down. Down. Let's say and clap. Ka tick, ka tick, ka tick, tick. Step right, step left. Oh, let's put the drums down for a second, everybody. Sorry. Yeah. Ka tick, ka tick, ka tick, tick. Ka tick, ka tick, ka tick, tick. 2 claps for each foot, But these are slow, slow, and quick, quick. On the right, they're slow, slow. On the left, quick, quick. Ka, tick, ka, tick, ka, ka, tick, tick, ka, tick, ka, tick, ka, ka, tick, tick. Remember, this is a processional instrument. We process through the streets and in the temples, in the meadows, in the forests, on the rooftops of the temples. They would take their processions to the rooftops of the temples. So we learn to incorporate the stepping while we play. Becomes a full mind-body process. Ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick, tick, ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick, tick. Step, step, right, left. Let's pick up our drums. Keep stepping. Ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick, tick, ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick. Say it and play it. Ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick, tick, ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick, tick. Now, if it gets to be too much, the step, the kas, the ticks, you can let go of something. Maybe the ticks for now. That's okay. Or let go of the stepping for now to get the hands. Ka tick, ka tick, ka ka. But always say it. Ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick, tick. You're training your mind, body, building neural pathways. Utilize that language center of your brain, wherever it is. Ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick, tick, ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick, tick, ka tick, ka tick, ka tick, tick, ka tick, ka tick, ka tick, tick, ka tick, ka tick, ka ka. Breathe where you can. Ka tick, ka. Be sure you're sticking to the drum head for a moment. Ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick, tick. Now, here's a challenge. Come to the back of your space while you're stepping. Watch where you're walking. Turn to your left and then move forward. So you're going clockwise around your own circle. Your right shoulder faces the inside of your own circle. And go around. Ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick. Walk around your space. You're going clockwise, remember? Your right shoulders to the center of your own circle. Ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick, tick. Ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick. Ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick. Step, 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 step. Take small steps. Little baby steps are fine. Ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick, tick. Ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick. Ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick. Ka tick, ka tick. And come centered. Keep on stepping. Ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick, tick. Ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick, tick. Ka tick, ka tick, ka ka tick, tick. Segueing to the next one with the dooms. Water. Yes, I wrote quintessential. I made up a word. Ka tick, ka. And now we're on the dooms. Doom tick, doom tick, doom doom tick tick. The index finger, if you need to look up your notes or look at the screen, the index finger bouncing in the crescent moon right here of your drum. Doom tick, doom tick, doom doom tick tick. Bye, Diane. Love you. Doom tick, doom tick, doom doom tick tick. Doom tick, doom tick, doom doom tick tick. Doom tick, doom. Step right, step left. And return to the back of your space. Doom doom tick tick, doom tick, doom tick, doom. Turn to your left and go around the circle clockwise. Keep saying it. Doom doom tick tick, doom tick, doom tick, doom doom tick tick. 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 Doom tick, doom tick, doom doom tick. Doom tick, doom tick, doom doom tick tick. Doom tick, doom tick. And return center. Doom tick, doom tick, doom doom tick tick tick. Step. Doom tick, doom tick. Whoops, I switched feet somehow. about that. Somebody probably noticed. Thank you for not saying anything. Right? Left. Karen laughs. Doom, tick, doom. I never do that. I never switch to the left foot. Oh my gosh. It happens, you know? I'm so focused on my hands. I'm so focused on you. And keep stepping right, left, right, left. Switching to the tox, the fire. The knobby knuckle toward the tip of the hand, toward the tip of the finger, of the fourth finger. Tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tock, tick, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. On the rim. Stick for a moment. Tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tock. Let's say it. Tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tock, tick, tick, tock, tick, tock. Good. Keep your thumbs up. Keep that thumb up. Yes, good. Good, Amber. Good. Preparing to go around the circle again. Turn to the left. We have tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Small steps around your circle. Tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tock, tick, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tock, tick. Good. Breathe. Step, step. Tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tock, tick, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, keep on stepping. We're going to go right into the chaws. You got this. You got it. Cha tick, cha tick, cha cha tick tick, cha tick, cha tick, cha cha tick tick, cha tick, cha tick, cha cha tick tick. The jingles. Fingers together, thumbs up. Good. Fingers together. Land on the rim only, not the drum head. Be sure you're coming from in front of your drum. Let me see what best view to give you. So you're not coming from the side. You're coming from the front of your drum. Cha tick, cha tick, cha cha tick tick. Fingers together, cha cha tick tick, cha tick, cha tick. And let's take that one around the circle. Cha tick, cha tick, cha cha tick tick, cha tick, cha tick, cha cha tick. Cha tick, cha tick, cha cha tick. Cha tick, cha tick, cha cha tick tick. Cha tick, cha cha tick tick. Cha tick, cha tick, cha cha tick tick. Cha tick, cha tick, cha cha tick tick. Cha tick, cha tick, cha cha tick. Good. Breathe. Cha tick, cha tick, cha cha tick tick. Cha tick. Keep stepping. I'm going to add a new one for you. Left, right. So the second half will be the same. Cha-cha, tick-tick. See that? That we just did. Cha-cha, tick-tick. That's also in the second half of this next rhythm pattern. But the first half will be different. Pattern-wise, it's the same. Pattern-wise, it's a stroke followed by a tick, stroke followed by a tick. But this time, we have two different strokes in the whole pattern. On the right foot, it's doom, tick, doom, tick. And on the left foot, cha-cha, tick, tick. Right, left, right, left. Doom, tick, cha-cha, tick, tick. Doom, tick, cha-cha, tick, tick. Let's slow it down just a smidge. Doom, tick, cha-cha, tick, tick. So we're starting to combine strokes in a rhythm pattern. Doom, tick, cha-cha, tick, tick. Doom, tick, cha-cha, tick, tick. Doom, tick, cha-cha. So the doom is your index finger, and the cha is on the rim. Index finger bounces, and then two chas. Doom, tick, cha-cha, tick, tick. Doom, tick, If you can step, step, step. Doom, tick, cha-cha, tick, tick, right, left, which for you would be right, left. If you're opposite me in the circle, which I think you are, left. Doom, tick, cha-cha, tick, tick, 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 doom, tick, cha-cha, tick. Again. If it's too much of a challenge, simply leave out the ticks, but say them. It's a lot to say, I know, it's a mouthful. But leave them out. Doom, doom, tick, cha-cha, tick, tick, doom, tick, cha-cha, tick, tick. Eventually, you'll be able to play the ticks as well. Or leave out the stepping and just get the hands. Or leave out both. But keep on saying our rhythm. Doom, tick, cha, cha, tick, tick. 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 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo! How was that, y'all? How was that? Good? I see some thumbs up. I see some of you, yes, massaging the holding, balancing hand. Good. So we're starting to combine strokes, and I have one more for you. Well, it's 3, but the first 2 are just to get to the third. Any questions so far? Doing good? All right. Hats off to you ladies who are in the replay. I hope you're doing well. Sticking with us. So now what happens if we play Doom Ka? Doom Ka, without a tick in between it at all. So for now you can sit if you like. You can stand, whichever you prefer. But what happens if we go from the Doom with the bounce and the reverberating drum head to the Ka? So you open to the heavens and then you open to the earth. Water, earth. And then of course as you play, then the opening to the heavens becomes less obvious. It's more of a subtle movement. And same thing with opening to the earth to come in for Ka. It's more of a subtle, smaller movement. But it's there. Especially for Doom, I still open because I get the best bounce when I throw my finger in. So listen to what it sounds like when you do Doom Ka. Notice how you stop the vibration, the resonance of the drum head. And let's try it with 2 ticks afterwards. Doom Ka tick tick, Doom Ka tick. Say with me. Doom Ka tick tick, Doom Ka tick tick, Doom Ka tick tick, Doom Ka tick tick, Doom Ka tick. Now I'm sticking for a long time on Ka. If I were playing fast, I wouldn't be able to stay that long. Doom Ka, sing it. Doom Ka, Doom Ka, Doom Ka, Doom Ka, Doom Ka. Let it move and groove you. Doom Ka, 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 Doom Ka. 3, 2, and 1. Yoo-hoo! The next one would be the opposite. So as this one starts with water and moves to air, This one, excuse me, starts with water, moves to earth. This one starts with earth and moves to water. Kadum. It's the opposite. Kadum. Well, what will that sound like when we put those two strokes together? So let's try that first without the ticks, and then we'll add the ticks. Let's just say and play Kadum. 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 Now we get that resonance, don't we? Kadum. Kadum. Good. Looks good, everybody. Make sure you have a 45-degree angle here and you're not too perpendicular. Kadum. Sorry. Kadum. Yeah, that's better, Michelle. Good. Kadum. Good adjustment. Kadum. Kadum. Tick, tick. Kadum. Tick, tick. Kadum. Tick, tick. Kadum. Tick, tick. Kadum. Tick. Kadum. Tick, tick. Kadum. Tick, tick. Kadum. Tick, tick. Sing it with me. Kadum. Tick, tick. 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 3, 2, and 1. Yes. And on each of those two charts, once again, you have the primary pulse where you would be stepping right foot, left foot, if you're capable of having 4 drum beats for each single step. Step, doom, tick, tick, step, doom, tick, tick. If you need to step twice, then you would step ka, doom, tick, tick, ka, doom, tick, tick, step, doom, step, tick, step, doom, step, tick. But ultimately you want to be able to step and hold 4 beats on your drum for each step. Now my favorite, when we take these two patterns and we put them together, and it becomes doom ka, ka doom, doom ka, tick, tick, ka doom, tick, tick. A little tricky, but you can do it, and I call it bells. This first came about when I was teaching Moonrise in Maine. We're talking like 25 years ago. And a lot of them were singers from the Women with Wings group up in Bangor, a weekly singing circle. They just sang song chants for spiritual connection and connection in the circle in a sacred space every week. It was amazing. So they started to sing in harmony. When we worked on these rhythms and put it together, before I knew it, we weren't having to say tick anymore, but we were playing them. They're understood. And they were singing doom ka, ka doom ka, ka doom. They started the song. I joined in because I was teaching the class. It was beautiful. And then harmonies developed, and we went on and on for probably 10 minutes. It was so beautiful. So if you have others who you can drum with, teach this to them and see if you can get some singing harmonies. So for now, let's just try this on our drums. And again, you can remain seated if you need to, but if you are up for the challenge of stepping, I'll bring you in on the step, and then we'll come in on the rhythm together. So for those of you stepping, I'll come back here so you can see my feet, and you would have right, left, right, left. Doom ka tick tick, ka doom tick tick. Doom ka tick tick, ka doom tick tick. From the edge to the middle, from the middle to the edge. Doom ka is edge to middle, ka doom is middle to edge. So once you've played doom ka, stay there and go back. Ka doom. That's the movement. Doom ka, ka doom, tick tick. Doom ka doom. Back to the stepping. Right, left. It's super slow right now. Doom ka doom. Right, and left. Doom ka tick tick ka doom tick tick. Doom ka tick tick ka doom tick tick. Doom ka doom. Doom ka doom. Doom ka doom. Try to sing it. Doom ka doom. Even if you're not stepping. Ka doom. Even if you need to leave out the ticks. Ka doom. The ticks will come. Doom ka doom. They come in their own time. Doom ka doom. When the drum gods and goddesses of ticks descend upon you, the ticks just show up on their own. You don't even have to say them. Doom ka doom. Doom ka doom. Doom ka doom. Step right, left. Right, left. Doom ka doom. Doom ka doom. Doom ka doom. Fade it out. Doom ka doom. Doom ka doom. Take a breath. We're going over time a little bit. Stay if you can, leave if you must. I won't keep you much longer. Let's immediately go into Gratitude by my friend Ina, one of those original Moonrise players who was singing in that circle when we were doing that. Okay. I'll sing it for you, and eventually you'll be able to sing and drum at the same time. That's an art in and of itself. But I'll sing it for you, then I'll sing and drum it for you, and you'll be able to drum it because it's just like the warm-up that we did earlier, where we played 4 of each. Ka, tick, ka, tick, ka, tick, ka, tick. A different arrangement though. Now we go to the talks. Talk, tick, talk, tick, talk, tick, talk, tick. Then it moves to chas. Cha, tick, cha, tick, cha, tick, cha, tick. And then finally to the doom. Doom, tick, doom, tick, doom, tick, doom, tick. Just like we did in our warm-up where we were playing our scales, I called it. But we've just changed the order of the strokes. I'll sing it for you once so that you learn how the song goes, and you've got the replay if you like the song and want to continue singing it. It's a beautiful song called Gratitude, and Gratitude was one of our angel cards today. Many of you connected to it. And then I'll just stop singing. I'll sing it once, then I'll do the drumming part alone, and then I'll sing and drum. And then it's up to you if you want to keep singing it without drum, or drumming it without song, or if you can jump on in and do all of it. Okay? You've got the song in front of you, I hope. Okay, first I'll sing it for you. I thank the earth for feeding my body. I thank the sun for warming my bones. I thank the trees for the air I breathe. And I thank the water for nourishing my soul. The drumming is ka tick, ka tick, ka tick, ka tick. Then talk. Then cha, and then doom. together they sound like this. I thank the earth for feeding my body. I thank the sun for warming my bones. I thank the trees for the air I breathe. And I thank the water for nourishing my soul. Again, I thank the earth for feeding my body. I thank the sun for warming my bones. I thank the trees for the air I breathe. And I thank the water for nourishing my soul. Once more, I thank the earth, Ka, feeding my body. Tak, the sun for warming my bones. Cha, I thank the trees for the air I breathe. Doom, I thank the water for nourishing my soul. I thank the water for nourishing my soul. I thank the water for nourishing my soul. And the first rhythm that we started with today to close us out. Tick-a, 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 tick-a. Alternate, starting with your dominant hand. Tick-a, 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 tick-a. If you got a step, 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 step. Connecting to the ethereal realm, the ancestors, the daughters of an ancient pulse, the spirit of Lane Redmond, and when the drummers were women, and the angel cards that we had today in our circle. Gratitude, intention, and vision. Tick, tick, tick-a, tick. Ah, ah, ah. Remember that? The song of the ancient ones. Ah, 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 ah. Sing with me. Connect to those daughters of an ancient pulse. Put your mind in your feet as you sing and drum. Feel your feet connecting to the earth, sending roots down into the earth. Drawing that energy up through the earth, into the soles of your feet, up your legs, through your entire body, and pouring out through the crown of your head. Filling up and spilling over like an endless waterfall, as Chris Williamson said. Together one last time. Take a breath in. Notice if your body is buzzing, if your ears are ringing. It's simply the calling of the bees to the hive, the herstory of these drums to the bee goddesses and the bee priestesses, The jingles resound, calling the bees, reawakening the bees at this time when the bees are suffering. We send our energy to the bees. We call them, the great pollinators. Fill our golden cups with honey. In grace, make the libation. Bring your Melissas to life. That was the incantation that Lane translated from Hymns to Aphrodite. Oh, yep, the jingles still go. So have a sip of water. We'll do our rebalancing on our hands. We have no time for Q&A, but I'm staying for any Q&A and for sharing. So any of you who can any of you who can stay for another 10 minutes, great. We always go over, sorry. I noticed that Joy had to leave, that's okay. We all do what we have to do. Thank you for being here. So, are you seeing me full screen still? We mostly want to focus on rebalancing the hand that has been working so hard, the holding and balancing hand. So it takes the shape of a tulip with thumb touching fingers. I learned these from Lane. She learned them from her physical therapist. Because believe me, she needed that for all the drumming she did. The tulip that your hand shape is, like Amber's tulips that are blooming now in South Dakota, the tulip wants to open, but because we have fingers behind fingers and thumb behind thumb, the tulip wants to open and it can't quite. There's resistance, and this rebalances the squeeze that you've been feeling. Feel that? It wants to open, but it cannot. Now release it for a second, give it a break. Once more, take the tulip shape, fingers behind fingers, thumb behind thumb, and try to open. And you'll have these on your recording now, so you can refer to this anytime. And release. You can also place the palm of the holding balancing hand down and pull the thumb back. That's a nice stretch through this part of the hand. Pull the thumb back toward your body, or if your hand is upright, palm facing forward, stop in the name of love, you can press the thumb down. With your palm facing forward, stop in the name of love, press the fingers back. Same hand, let the fingers point down and pull on the fingers. It's a much, feel that. It's a much better stretch. Don't overdo it. Shouldn't be painful, but it's much better than pressing on the bones, which won't get you very far. Pull on the fingers. It pulls the fascia tissue. And what I would like to do is just bring us to a brief closing before we open up to any sharing and Q&A. Take a breath. Give thanks for this circle that we've been in today, whether you have been with us live in our virtual circle or you're joining us later in your replay. Feel that gratitude. Breathe it into your body. Let it spiral down to your feet. Breathe in all the good energy we've created here together. The energy, the harmony, the unity that we feel even over the airwaves. Breathe that good energy into your body. Imagine that you're sending all of that good stuff down into your feet, grounding you to the earth. We thank all the drummers in our circle today and every day, knowing that without any one of us, this time together would have been completely different. We connect to the energy of earth, and we take note in our heart mind of anything in our practice and session today grounded us to the earth, made us feel sustaining, grounded to earth energies. Thank you, earth energies, and we release you now. And now I invite you to connect to water. Was there anything in our time together today that felt like it flowed for you like water, or may have given you inspiration for rippling effects that you might take out into the world? Or reflected back to you like the reflection of water, reflected back to you an essence of yourself? Take note of that now. And we thank you, water, and release you. And the element of fire. Was there anything today that sparked inspiration, ignited a passion, gave you ideas that just really lit up your heart, connected you with the energy of the sun? Let's take note of that now. And we thank you, element of fire, and release you now. And finally, with the element, or not finally, two more, element of air. Was there anything today in your practice time, in your play time, our session together, where you felt perhaps a deepening in your breath? With all that's been going on in our lives personally and in the collective, maybe your breath has shortened or quickened. Did today's session help to relax your nervous system so that your breathing deepened, softened, slowed down? And did it help you to feel like you were just kind of floating, like there was a wind beneath your wings, wind in your sails, lightened you up? And finally, the element of, and we release and thank the element of air, sorry. And finally, the element of ether. Was there something today that helped you feel connected to the ethereal world, the etheric realm, the place of gossamer? You know, when we've taken our inner vision drum journeys during our longer circles, the longer workshops, the longer sessions, and we go on that inner vision drum journey and we connect to the ancient women drummers in the temples and in the streets and in the heavens. Was there anything that helped you connect there, or with angels in general, or with the ancestors? Anything that helped you to feel that cosmic bliss, that sense of oneness? Take a note of that now, and we thank the ethers and release you now. I thank my teachers' teachers, teachers before them, and so on. One drum, one heart. I appreciate you all being here today. You give me so much energy and joy. I love every one of you. Mwah. And if you have something to ask, or if you have those sharing prompts in front of you, and I just now highlighted those aspects, they draw on each of the elements. So you have those journal reflection prompts if you care to share from that. So it's nothing outside of this circle that we bring in. It's simply from your experience today in this plus hour we've had together. And I'm going to, if it's all right with you, I'm going to actually, those of you who are still here, I will spotlight you, so smile, because you're being spotlighted, so that we can see all of us. Whoops, where did everybody go? I need to see everybody in gallery in order to do that. Yeah. So unmute yourself and just simply, oh my gosh, this is time consuming. I have to go to gallery every time to see you again. And then, so unmute yourself and start to speak anything you care to share or a question that you have to ask.
That was some good practice for me. The stepping is tricky. The speaking and stepping and playing at the same time.
It is, isn't
tricky,
it?
but it's something to practice.
You have this now, Amber. Yeah, have you ever done it before at all?
Just a little bit, but for me, like combining everything it's kind of hard to make everything work at once.
It is. It's an
It
integration.
comes
of the mind-body complex,
Yeah.
Lane would say, and it takes some time to integrate. Yeah, Karen, what were you going to say?
Just that it comes. As
Yeah.
you keep practicing, it gets more comfortable until you're like shocked that you're able to do it. I remember being able to, where you fall out of the rhythm or lose step, when you first time you're able to get back in,
Yeah.
and like, whoa, it feels so good that you can jump back in there and get the stepping right and you're on the right note. And so it just takes practice. That was wonderful, Barbara. That was
Yeah,
I
thank
needed
you.
that.
Thank you.
My heart's
Thank you.
full.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. That fills my heart too. Makes me smile so big. And it does. Sometimes we have to
Mhm.
just focus on the playing hands and then we have to focus on the stepping feet. And eventually the two kind of come together. And then it gets to the point where you can't play without stepping. I can't play without
Yeah.
stepping anymore. And Karen is right. It becomes part of the practice when you fall out of rhythm to be able to fall back in. And it's one thing to be in the rhythm and hold on, I've got it, and I'm stepping, woohoo! And then the next thing you know, you fall out. Well, where's the practice in falling back in?
Yeah.
That's part of it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the excitement. That's the exciting part is like, oh, I did it. I got back in and, I'm back on rhythm. And then you fall out again and then you get back in.
Right.
It's life.
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
life.
Yeah.
definitely.
Hmm. Thank you. Anyone else? Any questions or any challenges? Thank you for sharing the challenge because it's a challenge for a lot of people. You're certainly not alone with that, Amber. It's very normal. Or anything from the sharing prompts that you care to share that an aha moment. Sometimes it's hard to become verbal after being in a nonverbal space. I get it.
Yeah.
How you doing, Freya?
Fine. Yeah. Sorry. I have that delay. It's kind of weird, but
You doing okay?
Yeah, I always enjoy the connecting with the ancient women at the beginning of the class. So that always kind of grounding for me, if you will, to feel.
Mhm.
And I really enjoy those. So yeah, I'm glad you share them.
Oh, good. Yeah, I try. I mean, sometimes in my weekly online classes, I get too deep into it, and I hope everybody likes it because I love it. And I tell you, I saw these slides over and over and over again in Lane's weekends. She didn't just teach these hour-and-a-half classes because we all had to travel great distances to be with her. So it was either a full day or a full weekend. Mostly full weekends. I'd say 99% of my studies with her were full weekends from the very beginning, and she always showed the slides. And oh my gosh, these images, it was such a remembrance within me, like it was in my bones, in my DNA, and connected me to those women who I believe dreamed we would someday come. Because this little votive may be of an actual woman. I don't know. Maybe somebody did it of herself or did it of her mother or something. But they existed and they played their drums, whether just for fun or for ceremony or for festivals. And it was such commonplace. And yet then they were forced to put down their drums because they were too powerful. And I think that they would have dreamed that we would come, like Sappho said, you may not remember, but let me tell you this, someone in some future time will think of us. And she wrote that in the 7th century BCE. And
here we are.
yeah, and here we are. I believe that they dreamed Lane would come so that she could excavate all of this and share her interpretation based on her research. And then we're all sharing it based on our research and our learning, our intuitive hits too. There's been a lot of intuition that's come into that. It's so inspiring. And then when I pick up my tambourine, I'm her. I'm the bird goddess, Suddenly I feel connected to her. So I'm glad you brought that up, Freya. Thank you. And everybody should be reading When the Drummers Were Women. And I'm going to announce it here for the first time. I got an email from a woman in Russia 2 weeks ago. She has translated Lane's book into Russian.
Cool.
Oh,
And
that's
she
wonderful.
isn't it amazing? Because I also this very same week learned that it's out of print in German. I didn't know that. Um, she's searching for photos of Lane because she's having a hard time with copyright issues with photographs of Lane playing her drum. So she reached out to me to help her with that. Karen, if you have any good photos of Lane playing her drum.
I do have, I have a few from the
Yeah, and that
retreat at
Jesse might have
Chapel Hill.
taken, send them to me, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
more and more women are still and men are hearing the call to this and wanting to read this book, and I highly recommend it. So
Does everyone here have the book?
Yeah.
No.
Does everyone here know that Barbara's in the book?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll autograph
She'll never
your
tell
book.
anybody. She
That would be
never
cool.
tells anyone. But what page is it, Barbara?
177.
There you go. She's in the book.
I'll sign
Yeah.
it for you. Oh,
And
thank
so,
you.
yes,
Thank you, Karen.
I gotta tell people that. You never tell anybody.
I know. I'm starting to do that in my classes now, especially because I'm selling Lane's book. I'm like, if you want me to sign it, I'll sign page 177.
And when is the picture that's in there? When is that picture from? 1994.
1994, I was drumming. I was giving a presentation, drums from all over the world, and percussion, drums, bells, shakers, scrapers, boomers, bangers, dingers, dongers, clingers, clangers, all the percussion instruments from all over the world with children at the Mount Vernon Library in Central Maine. And a reporter from the Kennebec Journal was there and snapped that shot. And when it came out, I sent the article to Lane, the photo in the article, and she called me right away and said, I need that photo and permission from the photographer right away. I'm putting it in the book. So it was one of the last photos, I think, that entered the book. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's a little backstory. Well, thank you all so much for being here. I'm always here for you. If you have any further questions, you can send an email my way. See me on Facebook. You know I'm on Facebook almost every night. Amber and I see each other frequently, so it's
Yeah.
wonderful to meet you in person, my
I'm
dear.
so happy too. I'm so happy.
And Karen and I are old friends. We go way back, and she was in Moonrise, and I'm so glad you picked up your tambourine today. Lane is smiling.
I
And
haven't picked it up in a while, so I saw this and it's like, you know what? I think I want to do that.
it's sometimes what it takes to just go back to a beginner moment and just reignite that. And before you know it, you'll be holding circles in your house and you'll be teaching women.
Got my flame going.
Yes, got it going. And Freya, when are you leaving for she's going to Turkey, y'all. She's going to be in Turkey. When do you leave? Thursday.
Thursday, yeah.
And Mary, who was here.
Safe travel.
Yeah,
I'm
safe
here.
travel.
I'm still here, but I don't think you see me.
I don't see you at
You're
all.
okay. I see you. She's there.
Where are you? Oh my gosh.
It's okay. Yeah.
She's sitting up there.
I'm hanging out up
There
here.
she-
I thought you must have left because you weren't showing up. I had to keep going back into gallery view in order to
I could see
spotlight
you.
everybody. And oh, dear Mary. Oh, yay. I'm happy to see your sweet face again. Yes, Freya and Mary are traveling together. Safe
We're gonna look
travels.
for we're gonna look for images or drums or whatever, that type of thing. It'll be something that new that we haven't thought of before. Maybe it'll show up here and there when we hadn't thought of it, like if we go to a temple or if we go somewhere.
If you're in the temples, yes, look at the walls, look at all the carvings. When you go to museums, go to the antiquities section and just look for images of drums or drums themselves or women with drums. And when you're in the marketplaces,
Yes, we're going to the
marketplaces, look for drums. Come home with a Turkish frame drum. That'd be cool. Or a little doombeck or something, a little drum.
Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Awesome.
And I was going to just add, as when you were talking about our ancestors, that it always gets me when it says we are the ancestors of the future, so that, will we pass this down, right? Yeah.
It's so true. I mean,
We should pass this down, yeah.
Here I am teaching all of you, and I've taught, hundreds of women. Some of them are teaching. So their students are now the next generation of these legacy keepers. We're all part of this Lane Redmond legacy. Students of Miranda Rondeau, Krista Holland, Tehea, Kirsten and Tori of Inanna, Kirsten Lundblad and Tori Morrill, as we all continue to teach, and then our students begin to teach, and then their students begin to teach, 100 years from now, when they're, when they're invoking the daughters of an ancient pulse, they will have probably rewritten this in their own way. Or maybe not. Imagine if they're reading this, if somehow, just like we are reading the sacred texts that existed 1,000, 2,000 years ago, what if this is unearthed and someone's like, wow, I like this, and then they read it. Whoa, that's kind of mind-blowing. It's like when Krista was in Crete, and she posted last year herself standing next to this amazing work of art in Crete, and she said, do you think that the artist who created this amazing piece knew that someday I'd be standing here admiring it and connecting with it? Well, when we create our art, when we write a piece like an invocation for the daughters of an ancient pulse, or when we play our drums, who knows whether or not any of that will continue forward. I think it will. I like to think that it will on some level. And yes, in the future, when they invoke the ancestors, that will be us.
No.
I'm glad
Yeah.
you like that part. I do too.
Yeah.
And I actually learned that, this keeps turning over, I want the moon side. I actually learned that concept from Ubaka Hill. We are the ancestors of the future. She would say that. It's always important to credit your teachers. Some people don't do that. They're just out there grabbing what they can from teachers. I used to do that. I get it when I was first teaching. And then I came to realize I thank my teachers, my teachers' teachers.
Teachers before them.
Yep, because it's the right thing to do, and to credit, Ina for writing that song, Debbie Christo for writing that Be Here Now song, Heather Pearson whenever I use her songs. And that Lighting the Temple song I wrote, so if you ever use it in your circles, feel free to use it and just thank me for it, in the circle. And we thank Barbara Gale for that song or whatever.
Well, that helps us also to connect with other people whose names we may not know, and then you see the person's name and go, I know that person, she did this, or she wrote that, or I remember hearing of that person. And so it makes more connections.
Good point. It helps the circles within circles to connect.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have to say goodbye. I'm so happy to be here.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Bye,
Love
everybody.
You. Love you. See you on Facebook.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
I'm going to do the same. I have to head out too. You guys have a great day. Thank you, Barbara. That was wonderful. I'll be talking to you. All right.
Thank you all. Love you all. Bye.
Thank you, Barbara.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Peace out.